Hi, so I've had a number of people asking me how to deal with basically pinching or trimming their basil plant. Now the thing is, this is the basil plant, right? If for some reason you just let it get nice and big and tall, these stems go woody and you only get so many leaves, right? So what you want to do is you want to pinch your basil when it hits a certain height to make sure that you're actually going to get more leaves and less stem. So what you're looking at here, I'm not sure if I can show it clearly. You've got one set of leaves on this stem. So one main set, second main set, so there's two, and then you get these little bits in the crook, okay? So what you want to do is hit two sets of leaves. You're going to take some shears and you're going to clip this. You're going to make sure these little crook pieces stay good and clip there, okay? So you're going to do that with each section because normally a basil plant has more. Now this one has one leaf here, one leaf there. So you're going to take this little section right out here. This is part of the stem section. This is not what's growing in the crook. Okay, now this one here, these are not leaves. This is one set of leaf, two sets of leaves. This one needs to get a bit taller before you clip it. I'm going to go to the next one here. This one's very clear. There's your main stem. Okay. Got one set of main leaves. Got two sets of main leaves. And this little section right in here, that's where you're going to clip. Okay? So what you see left is these little itty bitty things that are growing up in the crook. That is what makes your basil get bushier. So do one more here. So one main set of leaves, two main sets of leaves. These little things down here, these are not leaves. Those are cotyledons. Those come out when the seed grows. So this is real leaf. This is real leaf. Got these little things in the crook. Clip this main stem there. Okay. And you're going to go enjoy all this extra basil that you've been clipping, right? I mean, might as well enjoy it. So now this plant is ready to get bushier. All of these little sections you're seeing here that we've left, those actually grow up into long stems that look identical to the main plant. So I'll show you a couple other types of basil. This is a sweet green that I've trimmed. Okay. So that's a sweet green. This one here, let me grab that. This is a mini leaf container basil, so it's really great for containers. Now, as you can see here, take a look. In between these leaves, these first leaves, look what's growing up. Looks like a miniature basil plant, right? As if that was the soil at the bottom of my fingers there, it looks like a miniature basil plant. That's what you're promoting. You're promoting these to grow. So there's more here as well. You can see them growing out. So this is where I would clip this one. Okay, I would clip it right there, right at the crook, two main sets of leaves, clip it. And when these ones get bigger, so it goes from the crook to one set of leaves, goes to two sets of leaves, anything above that, I would clip that as well. Okay, so you keep trimming your basil back like that, pinching it on every single main plant, and you get a really bushy basil plant that you get a lot of leaves on. And this is one more type. I mean, the theory doesn't change, but you can see how the basil plants are very different. This one here is a large leaf container basil. Really want to show you this here. Take a look. I haven't even trimmed this one. This one is very prone to being bushy and compact. This is ideally what you wanted to promote your other basil plants to go into. So there's your first set of leaves there. So first set, second set. Look at this beautiful plant that's growing out. That's beautiful and bushy too. So I would have clipped here and kept on going. So right now, if I just let this plant go, this is a container basil. It will stay nice, but that stem's already, I can feel it. It's getting more stiff and woody. I'm not going to be promoting as much growth if I keep doing it this way. So I would go in, clip that off, use it. Same on the lower plants down here. Count up from two sets of leaves, clip off the rest, let it keep growing. As those little sections grow in between, two sets of leaves, clip it off and keep growing. And as you can see there, I mean, look at this. Look at the beautiful basil you get to use. This is what you really want to use. I mean, you want these nice top pieces, these nice bushy leaves where they're nice and fresh. So that's what you do. And I find it easier. This is a nice set of non-sticks from Fiskars. I find them very nice. They're nice precise tips to get right in there and clip it off without damaging those new little shoots that are growing up in the crook of the leaves. you can find any kind of nice fine snip like that. I prefer not to use my fingers, but you can also do that. You can just kind of reach straight down and clip it off with your fingers if you're in the kitchen doing whatever you're doing. I just find this makes a nice clean cut and it lets it be very precise for me. So that was how to trim and snip back your basil. So if you have any questions, let me know.